What's going on, guys? One of the things that I notice when I'm watching these videos that's teaching players how to get to the puddle that you can loot in Aquila City in Starfield is a lot of people who are looting the puddle, their items aren't being tracked. Now, you have certain items that you need. You know, on your ship, you have a research station. And in all of those categories of research, you have resources that you need that you're going to find out in the world. Well, unless you're going to remember the names of all of those, it would be nice if you had a way where the game just kind of marked things that you need in some kind of way, just to let you know that, hey, I need to pick that up. The game is marking that. Well, the game has that feature, and apparently, I guess some people don't know about it. And what you can do is you can actually track those items so that when you go out into the world, the game tells you, hey, you need this, pick it up. Now, there are a few items that it won't track for you because it's not actually a part of any of your research projects. It's not necessarily saying that anything that isn't marked isn't important at all, but it is telling you that this particular item is definitely important and you definitely need to pick it up. Now, as you can see here, this is me on the top. I'm scrolling, and as you can see, as I'm taking items from the puddle, you can see a lot of my items are marked with a magnifying glass. Now you can see that the player on the bottom, that's another person, obviously, his items aren't marked. And I've seen a lot of videos like this where people are showing people how to get to the puddle. And one of the things that I'm noticing is, hey, you know, a lot of these people, they really aren't tracking their items. And also, not only with the puddle, I noticed that when I'm watching other videos of people playing, because I watch a lot of videos of people playing the game, I'm noticing that when they're looting boxes and things of that nature, they also aren't tracking their items. So this video is just real quick to show you how to track your items. Now on your ship, you know, you have a research station. So if you walk over to your research station and you open it up, you'll see all of your research categories, weapons, food, things of that nature. You see it all right here. Now, under each one of those research projects, you have items that you need. When you click on one of those projects, you see this X right here at the bottom. You see here, it clearly says track. And if you click it, if it's untracked, it'll start off as untracked. You click it, then it goes to track. You can also untrack items. I don't see why you want to do that. Well, I think maybe you can get too many items. So maybe if you get enough, for storage sake, you might want to stop untracking it. But other than that, this is where you track and untrack your items. So I will go through all of these categories and I would just go ahead and just track everything that you need. So when you go out into the world, you will, every time you loot something, every time you walk past a shelf or whatever, you walk into someone's office, or whatever, when you're going into loading into a place to fight some enemies, after you finish fighting the enemies or while you're fighting the enemies, every time you walk past a resource that you need, it's going to have this magnifying glass on it. Before I end the video, for those of you who may not know, I think everybody knows by now how to get to the puddle once you get to Aquila City, but I can't make this video without actually putting something in here to at least show you how to get to the puddle once you leave your ship.
Good day, Captain.
Might have some work for someone like you.